Hey, Joe, that was awesome, man. Let's go meet the best of South Lake. All right, man, let's go do it. All right, cool.
Hi everybody, I'm Joe Jamieson here with Matt Wheatley doing our Best of South Lake series. Today we're joined by Tom and Jackie from Splash Social Marketing, who won Best Web Design for South Lake Chamber. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on the award.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And why do you guys think you won Best Web Designer for the South Lake region?
I primarily handle all the web design for the company, and I think we won it because we have a real commitment to the local business owners. I used to work for larger companies years ago, web companies, and I would just see so many bad contracts of small business owners, local business owners that would get trapped in a contract where they're paying hundreds of dollars each and every month. They didn't own their website at the end of the day. They didn't own their URL. If they missed a payment, their website would be going down. They wouldn't be doing business. If they ever wanted to leave, they couldn't get their URL back. Everything that they put advertised behind them, people knew them for. And so when I got into web design, I've been doing HTML since the 90s, and I set it up where at the end of the day, our clients own everything. They own their URL. They're paying their servers directly. They're not paying it to us.
That's awesome.
So if something should happen to me, they're not left in a bind there. When I do websites, not only do I build a nice looking website, but I handle all the SEO. I have,
and that's important because you're local here.
That is
local
correct.
businesses, you know, in the SEO for what people are searching for keywords
Yes.
around the area.
Time out. SEO, for everybody that doesn't know, like myself, is
search engine optimization. That means when somebody's searching for your services or your business on Google, you want to make sure you come up in the results.
How do I get a loan? Success Mortgage Partners pops up.
Got it. All
That's
right,
what that
now
is.
we're talking. Okay.
That's
Keywords.
correct. That's correct. So I handle all the SEO. I also make sure the websites are ADA compliant, so
Yep,
they're
that's
compliant. So should someone with maybe a visual impairment be searching for your services, they can actually read your website, or your website is being read to them. I make sure that each and every client has a mobile website.
Yeah, that's important nowadays because most traffic, I mean, sure, you guys can tell us, but most traffic is over phone.
A lot of people have a smartphone, and yes, the majority of search is now done through smartphones. And in fact, Google now ranks your mobile site first, and then your desktop site second. It used to be reversed the way around. So that big change, since that's come about, I make sure that every single client has a great mobile website.
Awesome. Good to know.
And also making sure that they're submitted to all the search engines, making sure that not only Google can find them, but Bing and the other search engines that are out there. And we set them up with not only a strategy, but a training session. Every website comes with a 1-hour training session where we teach them how to use the back end of their website. So they can go in and they can make changes if they want. They can update photographs, and some of our clients absolutely love that.
Yeah, some of them want nothing to do with it until
They-
you get on
They'll
with it.
say, "That's great, Tom. I'm glad you showed me, but if I ever need anything, I'll just throw you some money and you make the changes,"
Yeah,
and which is fine too.
Right.
But
But you have the option, which is the great part.
right, we believe in empowering our clients to do those
Exactly.
things.
It's a very common denominator with a lot of these Best of South Lake is they want to educate and they're part of the community. So that's our next question. When you guys are involved in the chamber, how long have you been involved, and what has it done for your business as far as bringing it
I'll take
forward?
that one. All right. We've been involved for a little over 2 years, I guess. A little over 2 years. And
Yeah,
I jumped.
3 years, I think.
I jumped right into became an ambassador.
Nice.
And loved it. And the story I always tell to help get people interested in joining the chamber. We started our business up in New York.
Okay.
And so I've seen a number of different chambers, and I was completely anti-chamber. I did not like the way they ran things up there. And we came down here, and this was before the current chamber staff, and I felt kind of the same way. Then the new staff came in, and it's just changed immensely. Everybody is there to help each other be successful.
We have a great chamber here, for sure. There's
It
no
is
doubt about it.
amazing.
And Jackie's one of the Blue Jackets, like she said. She's an ambassador. I did that role for a little bit and finally hung my jacket up. But that's a lot of fun. There's a lot of good ways to get out there. Seeing as how I can't ask much about website stuff because I'm ignorant, let's talk more about marketing. So who's your ideal customer?
Well, we really like working with the small local businesses, but we do work with anybody and everybody. If there's a budget and you want people to know about you, we can help you. We have clients, the bulk of our clients are here, but we have clients across the US and
That's the joy. That's the great part about being in your business is you can do it from anywhere.
yeah, and one of my best clients is in Australia. And
Oh, wow, that's cool.
We're in communication every day, and it's great. And
So why did you guys choose South Lake County to house your business?
From New
To
York.
live here. But
Well-
but why did they?
social media. It was. We
Yeah.
found
Found this
a
on-
realtor
Yep.
on social media,
Nice.
and she just, we looked at everything she had on her page, and said, this woman really knows Central Florida.
Yep.
Spoke with her, and she just got me. And she said, Claremont's for you.
We'd never heard of Claremont before in our
We
lives.
hadn't.
Most people haven't.
I went
when
to-
they do, they know where Claremont is once they've heard of it.
I went to college over in Tampa, and when we were moving down here, she says, I'm moving to Claremont. I said, I don't think I've ever heard of it. She said, you love it, it has hills. It's like Florida has hills. And because we told her, I said, listen, what we need is a decent school system, and I want to go to Disney World every day.
Yep.
And, and that's what I did. So
Now, do you still go to Disney World every day?
not every single day. The last time I was there was yesterday. So
You mean
But-
Disney World Best of South Lake Theme Park?
That's right.
here we go. Yep,
Us best of stick together.
That's right.
that's right.
Cool. So where can everyone find you guys? I'm sure you're big. You have a great website. So what's the address? How do we get there?
SplashSocialMarketing.com.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
If you search for that, you'll definitely find us. You'll find our social media presence. You'll find
Facebook,
everything.
Instagram, Twitter, all the good ones.
Yeah.
Yep, and Google My Business, which is another big one.
That is a huge one for
Yes.
the website traffic.
Yep, and that's another thing that when we set up a website for a client, we do go over Google My Business. We make sure it's submitted and they own their Google My Business page. We make sure they're submitted for geofencing if they're a traditional brick and mortar business, that they own that location
awesome.
digitally.
You
So
know-
there's
you want to know what geofencing is?
there's a lot that goes into it. These days, just about anybody, I wouldn't say anybody, but a lot of people can build a website, but building a highly effective website for somebody's business is a totally different game altogether.
Right.
Because you really have to know how to build it so it converts at a higher rate, because your website is a salesperson for you.
Yep.
You're going to spend money, you're going to get traffic there, whether you're spending money on Google Ads, whether you're spending it on putting a sign out there, or even spending
Business
your
cards.
taking your
Networking
time and
in person,
networking. People are going to go to your website. You're going to want that website to convert at the highest rate possible. And you don't want it to have a high bounce rate. And those are all things I take into consideration when I build a website. And those are the only pushbacks I give. I can build a beautiful site. I can build a really ugly site. I've done it before. But that's based upon client preference. But the only time I push back is saying, I can't do this because if I do this, your website's going to lose a lot of business.
Right.
And those are my pushbacks.
Which is what most people probably want to know, right? They're coming to you to give you
Yep.
money. They want you to get them more business. I mean,
That's
the day.
What are you gonna do for me?
Yeah.
that's correct. That's correct.
Awesome.
So as most of our audience knows, that if you share this video with the world, you will be entered into a chance to get your mortgage paid for the month of December. If you and Jackie won that, what would you guys do with that money?
Pay our mortgage.
Let me ask that better. What would you do with the extra cash that you had? What fun?
That
would
was
you
the
do?
best answer.
Yeah,
so
that
far.
was the best answer.
Oh,
I don't know.
What would you do with the extra money since you don't have to pay?
Nice
the
night
mortgage?
out.
There you go.
Disney World for the week.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely Disney World. We know that's included.
yeah, probably.
An extra trip or two to Disney World.
Maybe try out some of those the fancier restaurants.
Ah,
There you go.
I like that.
The ones we don't typically go to.
Oh yeah, the dinner for two at the $300 Chinese restaurant downtown Disney is
Yep.
Oh, I like it.
is
Yep.
really good. All right, well, thank you everybody for coming and seeing Jackie and Tom today, and
Congratulations again, guys.
Thank you
you.
so much for having us here today, guys. Really
Very
appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.